Um, Good evening, everyone. Um, I just got finished reading the book called Aliens Ate My Homework. It is by Coville. Coville. It's a very nice book. I believe it's a very nice book. Um, Throughout the book, there's a main character named Rod, and Rod's in middle school. Middle school, somewhere around that time. And first of all, he's getting bullied by a student named Billy. Now, Billy is not the type of bully that you would think of, but he is shorter than Rod and a little stocky, so you know he just Billy just takes Rod as a threat. And I mean, as much as Rod tries to get away from Billy, it just doesn't work. And I kind of think that's a shame, but you could tell he's putting a lot in this. He's putting a lot into the situation by keeping going back to school. He's facing his fears, and it also comes out that one day, when he is at home completing a homework assignment, aliens come to his room. And the aliens, they came to his room looking for Rod's help to capture a space criminal. And in the process, Rod's night has been a little packed up. He's been doing a lot of homework, and a certain project was due the next day. And the one alien, Gracker, actually shot Rod's project with his ray gun, and I mean the whole thing just blew up. So the next day, well, it actually didn't blow up, but yeah, it kind of just messed up. And the next day, when Rod went to school, he went looking for it and realized that it wasn't there in his bag. And the teacher happened to ask him, Rod, where's your homework? And Rod was never able to tell a lie, so as a mature person, he said, aliens ate my homework. But the teacher did not believe Rod because, she does not believe in aliens and all the other things that children may believe in. But throughout the story, Rod starts to tell the people and they kind of laugh and giggle, but I mean, they soon actually believed that, the aliens were kind of real. And, surprising part in the story, Rod decides to take the aliens to school with him one day, and they point out that Billy is actually the space criminal that escaped from the aliens who were hunting him down. So I mean, I thought that was pretty intense. Um, it's pretty cool knowing that somebody who smaller than you is is human. You think he's human is actually turned out to be a space criminal. So I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. Um, the genre of the book, I would say comedy. I mean, this story right here is very funny. I would say a 4 out of 5. It's very funny. I mean, the only thing I didn't like about the story is that it's a little short. I think it'd be better if it's longer because a lot more to read. A lot more to get into the book. Um, but other than that, I mean, this was actually a very very good book, and I would recommend it to people who like stories that make them laugh. You know, you can relate to the story, or well, I mean, you can't relate to this story, but you it's normal. I mean, I would actually recommend this to a lot of my friends, and I mean, I think this is a very good book. Um, we as a class are actually doing a project where we had to read the book and do like summaries and annotations and keep up with it, but half of the time I was just reading. I wouldn't even, do the chapters the chapter summary and annotation, I would just read the book, because I mean it was a very nice book. Just pick it up every once in a while, read it. That's how good of a book it is. So if you have a chance, I recommend that you go and buy it for yourself, if you like tiny books like this, or your kids or students, whoever sees this review. Thank you, Mr. Bruce, for putting out a very, very awesome book, and I hope you like this review.